Hi, I'm Steven from Priority Games, and this is my modern deck tech for today that I played against Lawbut. So he played the Zoo deck, and I played this deck, which I call Temur Prowess. So this deck is also very aggressive, much like his. So basically, the name of the game of this deck is to get the Prowess creatures out, and then pump them up with the pump spells. So I played 12 creatures that have Prowess. The Soulscar Mage, the latest addition to this deck, Monastery Swiftspear, and the Storm Chaser Mage. Arguably, the Swiftspear is probably the best creature that I want to pump out with and just kind of be very aggressive with. And then Soulscar Mage is also very good because it has flying. A lot of other decks can't deal with the flying and they don't expect it to happen. It's just a good way to use the evasion and to make sure the damage goes through. And then I have a Blister Pod, which is kind of just a little bit of a fail-safe creature. This is good for blocking, getting little increments of damage here and there, and he also creates a token when he dies, which is really good with the Rune Transfer Spike, which is my little addition to this deck. Something that I'm kind of testing out for this deck. So it gives creatures more power when I have more instants and sorceries in my graveyard, which is no problem to do. And it's just really great with the Blister Pod. It just kind of like creates a nice little threat for when I need to, and when I'm kind of like down. I guess when the Avengers in their court. And then as for spells, I have these 8 cards, which are my cantrips and also trigger prowess. Mishra's Bauble is also obviously very good for this. So I can turn 1 Monastery Swiftspear and then Mishra's Bauble, give me the prowess trigger right on that same turn, or even 2 Mishra's Baubles on that same turn, which is really good, giving that nice aggressive play. And then Thought Scour is really good. It gives me the prowess triggers, and it gives me the card advantage, and it also puts cards in my graveyard, which is great for Rune Transfer Spike and for Become Immense, which I need to delve out and then cast that. And then the Manamorphose is great for just mana filtering if I need to add double red when I need to, or I need to have a blue red when I need to. This is great. It gives me the prowess triggers and just great card advantage. And then there's a Lightning Bolt, which is pretty obvious why this is in the deck. It's just great for knocking out a creature if I need to, or just give that extra damage when I need that extra push. It's pretty much a pretty obvious card in Modern. And then Become Immense is pretty much the blowout for this deck. It's a great surprise element. It's amazing when I can cast it on a Storm Chaser Mage, get that flying in there, and then hopefully close out the game like that. This is kind of another little inclusion to this deck, personal touch of mine, which is the Buried Ruin. I think it synergizes really well with the Mishra's Bauble. So when I have enough mana, say if I have 3 mana up, a Buried Ruin and 2 other lands, I can cast a Mishra's Bauble, use this to get the same Bauble back and cast it again, getting more prowess triggers. If I have, say, like 3 creatures, say if I have a Storm Chaser Mage, a Swiftspear, and a Soulscar Mage on the battlefield, I can get 2 prowess triggers just from like the same Bauble, and then obviously getting me 2 more cards on my next upkeep. So yeah, that's pretty much the name of the game with this deck. Just attack with prowess, the old prowess creatures, and try to get there nice and fast. Oh, and I played 20 lands in total. A lot of fast lands, so 3 of each of these fast lands: the Copperline Gorge, the Spire Bluff Canal, and the Botanical Sanctum, which are obviously great in this deck for like saving me a little bit of life totals when I need them. And I have 3 fresh lands and 3 shock lands, 2 basic lands, and then the 3 Buried Ruin. All right, yeah, thanks for watching, and check out the deck tech, or check out the deck list on the website if you have the chance. And thanks for watching. This is Steven from Priority Games, signing off.